Liverpool are finished. Like it's done. They are done. But more specifically, this is about Klopp. So I caught the end of the first half and pretty much watched the whole of the second half. And I think even when we were doing our last show, Mike was talking about how, bro, we're getting cooked. I was like, okay, is Mike exaggerating? Is he exaggerating about how they're getting cooked? Then I started to actually watch what is happening. And bro, it's bad. So stuff is bad. Patrick,
Patrick, you are
you are
shameless.
shameless.
You are
Patrick, you are
shameless.
shameless.
You are shameless.
So you are using this
Oh
as a
my
little bit
God.
concern for Patrick. That's sad. Patrick, that's really sad.
Wow.
Patrick, that's sad.
You know what? Have you ever heard of the word crab mentality? Where when I fall down,
Wow.
we fall together.
What?
No. But guys, see, on the real though, I think that you can clearly see that Klopp has lost it. Like Klopp has 100% lost. Like he doesn't know how to rebuild a team, and he is, and basically, and the thing is that Klopp is still using tactics back from the ancient ages, man. And you see, before the thing was okay, we could this hack him now. Here's my thing: if it's down to me, 100%, Klopp needs to be sacked because I'm already seeing what he saw at the end of Dortmund. That he doesn't have a plan B. He doesn't have an alternative. He is still, and you can see the players are like, what do we do? Like, all we know is this plan A. And you can just see with these players that we're trying to do this plan A, but we've been found out. We don't have the legs. We don't have the personnel. We don't have the ingredients to do this plan A. So Liverpool are there for simply. And like, here's my thing. It is the Brentford game. Wolves should have won. Wolves should have won that game. So it's the Brentford game. It's a Wolves game. Bro, I told him, Mike, I didn't see I saw the end of the first half and the second half. This should have been 6. It should have been 5 or 6. The amounts, Brighton had chance after chance. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think Liverpool only had 1 shot on target for the whole game.
Yeah, same as City. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how Liverpool fans are going to react. But here's the thing, though, because it's the guys in Liverpool and the guys outside of Liverpool. I think guys outside of wow, smoke. You
This
guys
is
are
mad.
sad, man.
This is
You
mad.
guys
Oh
are
my
sad.
Wow.
That is pathetic. You guys are pathetic.
This is embarrassing.
You guys are. You can't change the narrative, bro.
This
You
is
see,
embarrassing.
Mike, do you know what you've done? All you had to do
Oh
was beat
my
Brighton
God.
so that the focus be on City. Now you've shifted the focus away from Pep, and now the focus is on Liverpool. Do you know how? Oh,
Wow.
Bro, you're saying focus on Liverpool just we'll discuss on tonight's docket what Lawrence is doing because we need to discuss what Lawrence.
No. Okay, let's Lawrence. Okay, we'll discuss Lawrence tonight. Throw it to the docket. Okay, so Mike, look, Mike, this is bad. Mike, this is really bad. And here's my thing. I'll be real with you. Maybe I might need to revise the Real Madrid thing, but I don't care. I'm a man. I still believe Liverpool beats Real Madrid the next month. I still believe that because UCL tax. But Mike, this is bad.
Working, HH. Your jinx are working. Keep it going. That's all right. Go
All
on.
right, I don't want anybody to interrupt me right now.
Okay, all right. Everyone on mute.
Everybody,
Everyone mute.
you
I'll
guys
mute
can
myself.
you guys can clown Liverpool. It's fully deserved. Okay, let me just talk. He has to go.
Yes, sir.
He has to go. He needs to be sacked tonight. Like, I've been telling you guys all season, there is something wrong with this team. I even told RDS we're losing 3-1. Hey, almost got it correct. We should have lost 6-7-0. We should have. Embarrassing. And it's not even we were done tactically yet again in a match. Like we have been tactically done in every single game. Klopp looks absolutely emotionless. He looks dead on the sideline. He looks dead. I can't say anything about it. He has lost these players. Players are not fighting. What is the thing with Klopp? Chest up like this, passion. So come on, guys, fight. Nobody's fighting. Nobody's fighting. Everybody's there to just go have some tea with fucking Henderson, who just hoofs the ball up like he's some fucking field goal kicker in the NFL. Guy's an absolutely washed player. Fuck him, honestly. I don't care, man. Henderson, go away, man. Fabinho, go away. Even Konate, Konate, who I love. He's going to be a good center back. Terrible performance. Look what... I cannot believe it. We made Danny Welbeck. Danny! He scored a ridiculous goal. We made him look like Prime Pele. Ah, come on, man. I cannot take this fucking banter from this club. Honestly, I don't deserve it because everybody can say excuses like money spent, oh, this, injuries. No. When players are given up and tactically you're not even prepared for a game, look at Brighton. Fucking Chelsea took all of their coaches, all of their scouts, and they're playing better football. They're fighting for top 4. Brighton and Hove Albion from the south coast with beaches. Nah, I'm like, I don't. Where are we at now? 9th? Good, man. HH, I'm in the same boat as you. I hope we don't get European football. I hope, because right now this it's not like I'm embarrassed or anything like it. It's just more when you see players are not even fighting. That's the worst. That's the worst.
That's what I wanted to ask you. If you had to put the main, because there are many issues, but if it's just like on a scale, the number one issue, is it Klopp or is it the players underperforming?
Nah. Okay, well the players are underperforming because the manager's clearly not prepared. Look at on paper who should be winning the game between City and United. City, but United were tactically prepared on how to deal with anything that City were going to throw at them, right? Like they threw on Fred and Fred had a role. Today, Klopp just said, okay, you guys go out there, try and do your thing, try and run around and try and look good, but no. Mitoma, he absolutely tore Trent apart every time, over and over and over again. And Trent's been our best player since the World Cup break, but today he got toasted, man. So yeah, I mean, look, I think it's I just don't think FSG are gonna sack him though, because there's too much sentimental value.
So if you're in charge, you'd sack him right now.
I would sack him. You can't keep him. I'm sorry, you just can't.
You sack him and then you hire who? In this situation?
No. Right now, we need to have interim manager because apparently we're trying to get new owners. They're trying to sell the club, get the new owners, and just get a new squad in and get a new manager. Because clearly, obviously, with this team needs a rebuild. We've only signed since Gini Wijnaldum. The only midfielder we have signed is Thiago, which is no excuse, but it's just this midfield is so garbage. It's no legs, bro. It's a retirement home in the midfield. So, yeah, I mean, look, I don't think he's going to be sacked. The only way I see him going if he resigns, which he did the same thing at Dortmund. He's going to be like, you know what? At the end of the season, I'm going, or he says, I'm going now. The reason why he signed a contract extension is because his wife liked it in Liverpool. There's no other reason.
And the people love him. The people in Liverpool love him. Because I think that Premier League win was the best and worst thing that could have happened to Liverpool. Because I think after that win, it has bought him extra time. Because Liverpool fans are like, oh my gosh, you gave us, plus you still, but you gave us that holy grail that we've been chasing for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
And I see people saying, oh, how can you sack Klopp after one bad season? Do you think this is going to get any better after next season? No. You can just tell he doesn't have a plan B, and he's just emotionally done. He's a ghost on the sideline. Okay, don't smoke. You can rant all you want. You lost today in the Manchester derby, so I would win the UCL, and then we can talk. You can then join the big boys table. Right now, you're at the kids table. Am I speaking facts?
You see, I told you, Michael, your coup is also gone. You told me my coup is gone.
Patrick, you can't divert this. You can't divert this.
I told you guys that we're going to lose to Brighton, so there's nothing new. I told RDS we're losing 3-1.
That's true. He did.
I have seen this pattern with this team. We should have lost to Wolves. We should have lost to Leicester. We should have. We deserve to beat Aston Villa. We deservedly lost to Man City. I cannot tell you the last game where I was like, you know what?
Oh, you beat
we're going
Man
to beat
City.
that. No, we lost Man City.
We slapped them in the league. We slapped them in the cup game. Yeah, we did.
Michael, do you think the quad took your legs?
I knew that was going to come. But look,
this guy's a sick man.
No, I'm serious.
No. I don't entertain. They can count all they want. There's no point in fighting. I have nothing to say because this club is done.
No,
okay.
Mike. When I mean took your legs, I mean like after pushing that far, and you only end up with the FN and the Karabuki Cup, right? You think that was it, the drawing line for the player? They're like, you know what? We've given it our all.
So
Had seasons of our
can't be
life,
this
but
shameless. You see,
No,
you can't be this-
no,
because look,
HH.
I want to still remember the L you took.
No,
Listen,
HH.
no,
Bro,
this-
I mean, look,
they
is-
lost like 2 hours ago. They
This
lost
is
2 hours ago.
pitiful.
Okay, wait.
Sorry. I
It's a
forgot why
sincere
I'm
question.
a City fan.
No.
It's a sincere question.
Okay,
All right, everybody
let
relax.
my answer because I want to go to Wesley
Relax.
Jackson. Let my answer.
So Don Smoke is correct. Yes, physically you can say this team is done, which they are. And the only players we signed was Carvalho, which really I don't think was a Klopp signing, and then Darwin Núñez, who we know Darwin. We didn't have chaos today, and we didn't create any chaos. So you guys can say all you want, but Darwin Núñez is the only player in this club that actually is caring and trying to fight. No, nobody else. So it's bad. I mean, I think he's gone. I really do.
So let me go. So program guys, please guys, hit the like button, guys. Please, everyone, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you, guys. Wesley Jackson, man, talk to me, bro. And no one wants to hear your United thing because I don't view you as a United fan, so you can't hop and skip. So forget that. So focus on Liverpool, man.
We'll touch up on my parent club on the Hangouts. It is tonight, isn't it? It's still scheduled. Last I checked, it wasn't cancelled.
Well, no, it's scheduled for others, but not you. You're not invited.
No,
so there you go.
no. We'll see you there.
Okay.
I want to start off just one man, just one man. Gagpo.
Should we give him a little bit more time?
Gagpo. Gagpo.
He was hijacked from United, remember?
He choked. He choked. I think. There's bricks.
What up, Sam? What up, Sam?
There's
You're a Sam with it. No, Sam. They've been shameless. They've been very shameless.
Oh, Sam, you're back. Oh, how you doing, Sam? You're back. You're back.
You City fans. No, I'm sorry.
Hey, Sam.
Smoke and Patrick, you are pathetic.
Hi, Sam.
This is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. Why please talk over this, guys?
I don't get it.
Wait, let me beat that. No. Very, very sad. Very pathetic.
These men held their L just over 2
Why
hours
it's
ago.
disgusting. Why it is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Disgusting.
And you know what? Why? Do you know what's so mad? I still remember when they lost to us, and none of them showed up after. I'm still
No,
waiting
Sam,
on that.
Sam, exactly, Sam. Patrick, I haven't seen Patrick for 3 months. Then he showed up last week.
Wait, guys. Oh, I didn't. Oh, sorry. I only saw the 2 goals. Danny Warbeck put the ball over your defender and scored. Danny Warbeck in 2023.
He did a Pele. He did a Pele.
He did.
You guys have the best centre backs.
Wesley, should Klopp be sacked? Is this where Klopp gets sacked? Is this over for Klopp?
No, of course not. I think this is too entertaining for it to end now. Like, I remember Liverpool fans when I was still with my parent club. I remember Liverpool fans what they were saying. That whole quad thing. That season when every single Liverpool fan was pretty much guaranteeing everybody else a quad. And then it just went to 0. How'd you go from quad to a 0? Like
No. But here's the thing, though. Like, even if Smoke is trolling, there is truth in what he's saying. I think that they spend so much physically on going for the quad, and Klopp didn't replenish the side.
Klopp hasn't evolved. He hasn't evolved. The players are completely spent. That Egyptian escort. What the hell did he do today? Like, what did he do today?
Wow.
He's been gutter trash. Like, what has he actually done? The only guy I can, like Mike said, the only guy I can really give a shout out to, and this is purely based on passion, which is sad in itself, is Darwin. That's it. That's the only guy I can give a shout out to in that entire team. Trent,
what's it called? I think this is to echo Mike. Henderson is trending on Twitter now. So
I mean, the fucking whole club should be trending on Twitter with the garbage performance that we just gave.
Thiago, that no look past merchant, he's another brick as well. I don't want anybody to mention that guy's name ever again. Trent, we know Trent is a. I'm gonna hold back on Trent. I'm gonna hold back on Trent, and for Klopp, God, enforcer.
Wait, can you zoom that? Oh my God, 0 everything, 0 on everything. And this guy was the guy that was competing with De Bruyne that other season. Remember, Don't Smoke? They were trying to make this guy better than De Bruyne once. This guy.
enforcer, enforcer, whatever that means.
Captain
Whatever he's
Fantastic.
enforcing. he is literally an MCU character, man. He's just a complete brick. It's a complete brick.
No, but come on. I know you're trolling, but Klopp has to go.
Not. I mean, I don't know. I think he's stubborn. Like I don't think he'll. I think he wants to. Not prove himself. He's not really got anything to prove, other than the fact that people are calling this a generational Liverpool side. There's only one PL and one CL to show for it. So, but I don't. They won't sack him. They just won't sack him. He will last till the end of the season, and I think what will happen is I think he'll resign. I don't think they'll sack him. I think he'll resign.
Yeah.
So and HH, the word for this season for Liverpool and Liverpool fans is destiny. And the reason why it's destiny is because a certain Stevie G is available in the market.
Oh, stop it.
This is destiny. It's building. HH, I'm telling you, it's building up to that moment.
Okay. Look. Wait, let me hit this do this, and now let me come to your boy Sam. So, Omar Rushdie says, Klopp, thanks, but you and the FSG need refreshing by change. Yeah, they need those guys out, man. Your boy Dodger, man. I believe Liverpool will beat Real Madrid, and that will keep Klopp from getting sacked until the end of the season. Then he goes to Atleti and challenges for the UCL and La Liga. You see, my thing here is this.
You really think Liverpool are going to beat Real Madrid? Come on. I mean, what are you smoking? You're smoking what Don Smoke is smoking.
A lot can change in a month. But see, no.
Anfield nights.
If they were to play tomorrow, Real Madrid would destroy them.
It doesn't matter if we play tomorrow, next week, next month, next season.
It's a UCL.
When it's Real Madrid
UCL
versus
night.
Liverpool hold the L. Unfortunately to say, but it's the truth.
Sam.
Michael, what about Anfield nights?
Klopp, Smoke. Sam, talk to me. Is it over for Klopp?
Well,
Sam.
I can talk about Anfield nights because Man City never really beat us at Anfield. But anyways, to be honest. Hold on, I'll let you lot talk. It's my turn. My turn to talk now. Let's be honest. I wanted Liverpool to get beat, and the reason why I wanted Liverpool to get beat was because of the fact it will. The only reason why a lot of people are not talking about Liverpool is because of Chelsea, because of how bad Chelsea are. If Chelsea were a little bit better than what they are, everybody would be talking about Liverpool and how bad this Liverpool team actually is. They look tired. They look weak. They look like they're not interested. We couldn't string 3 passes together. This was coming from lack of investment in the team, lack of refreshment in the team. And Klopp, and I always said this, Klopp is not the problem, but he's an enabler. I am this close to saying, do you know what, Klopp, it's time for you to go. The only thing that's holding me...
So you're not saying, okay, interesting, talk to me.
The only thing that's holding me is that if we do get new owners anytime soon, I want to see Klopp with money. If Klopp does the same thing where he's not spending like he's doing now, or spending stupidly, or like $80 million down with Nunes, then I'll say Klopp, it's your time to go. That's the only thing that's holding me. But my word, this season is finished. We're not going to Real Madrid. We're going to hold 2 L's, Anfield and Bernabeu. This is just done.
Where's the passion, man? Where's the passion? Where's
the passion? Yeah, I can ask you, where's the passion for Man United? But you knew when Man United were crap, there was nothing to say.
I'm in Madrid, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Okay, but Sam, let me ask you. So you're saying that you're willing to give Klopp time if he can get players to play that same energy that's made you successful, or do you think there just needs to be a whole change of philosophy? Not just get players to now run it back again, but with different players. But no, because my thing is that I don't think he has a different philosophy. So all you're saying is new players who can run it back with that old philosophy that was successful with you. Is that what you're saying?
If you're looking at the stats, and I'm not a stat merchant, if we're looking at the stats, nearly every game that we have played, we're getting outrun by the other team. There is something in that. These players are tired. They're burnt out. That's all I can say. From a team that I was looking at, that was outrunning the other team, getting second balls, our counter press, to a team. When I watched Brighton today, I thought, my goodness, this is what I used to see Liverpool doing to other teams. How sad is that? Well, for us, obviously, it's banter for the other rival fans, but for me, it's sad. So what I would say is that get players that can actually execute your philosophy. If it still doesn't work, then it's your time to go.
But Sam,
that's why I hold it.
Sam, let me just ask you a question, because there's now 2 Liverpool fans. I don't have to get interrupted by City or United fans right now.
Don't worry. The mute button is here. The mute button is here.
Don't you think?
I got you.
But clearly today, it just was evident for me that the players just fat out gave up on Klopp. And I haven't seen that performance in a long time. This was the worst performance by Liverpool. Not even Stoke City, because Stoke City was an embarrassment. Since like Roy Hodgson, where I'm like, the football is diabolical. Diabolical. So don't you think, like, for once, actually, the players, they didn't even try. Like, okay, yes, they might not have the legs, but they're just not even trying for the manager, and that's the saddest thing.
This is the thing about the players. When you can't string 3 passes together, there's something wrong in that. When we technically, if everyone was in their prime, they're still a good. They're a good team. They're a good team. However, when you got, as you said, they're not even trying anymore. They look burnt out. This is where the position that we're in now, right now. I saw this when we got beaten by Man United. I came in, I said, you know what? This season, there's something not right. We had chances to refresh. We went and bought Arthur. For flip's sake. Where's Arthur now? Where is he?
Has Arthur actually played any minutes for Liverpool? Has he played
No, he played against Napoli.
He did, yeah.
He played against Napoli.
His name is Arthur, man. His name is Arthur.
Wait. Patrick, talk to me, man. Patrick, man. And also, Patrick, don't be shameless. Don't be shameless.
No, man. I'm going to actually speak something sensible. And even though Liverpool fans were trying to banter us before, guys, I think, okay, Samuel and Michael and Don't Smoke, I think we should sit down. Let's think about it. Michael, Samuel, Don't Smoke, we were on top of the world, Liverpool City. Even right now, even we're shit. The best match that has been played this season is between Liverpool and City. The match was top class. The other one in the cup, punch for punch, top class quality. But what I'm seeing is this, and somebody said it, and I would like to maybe come off this. Some Madrid fan came on a space and said, Man City and Liverpool fans should be proud of their team. You've gone season punch for punch with each other, and you must also remember your managers are humans and your players are humans. And also, you must remember this. The other teams are not going to be sitting there watching Man City and Liverpool slapping them for seasons and them smiling, sitting back saying, oh, let these 2 guys be the ones on top. There's pride in people. What I'm trying to say is the fear factor of Man City and Liverpool is slowly going away. I think some teams don't fear both of us anymore. They're like, we can go at them. But also, keep this in mind. When Man City and Liverpool were going at it, Man United were signing flop after flop, trying with different managers, fixing themselves. Now they got Ten Hag, who's put a system there. He got rid of Ronaldo, and things are working. As City and Liverpool were busy going toe-to-toe, Arteta was being trained by Pep, then sent to Arsenal, being laughed at as the banter manager, Lego man. People were saying con man, laughing at him, but he was building something in the background. If you look at Arteta's team, is it quite funny that the youngest team is on top of the league right now? And look at City. Mahrez 32, Gundogan 32, 10 in 33, De Bruyne 10 in 32, Walker 32, 10 in 33. Look at Liverpool, Van Dijk 31, Salah 30. Look at all this, guys. At the end of the day,
listen, to Patrick, to add on to what you were saying, it's like the other team said, do you know what? For this time period, let Man City and Liverpool go at it. We'll just build behind the scenes. And this is not, I want to say not really Man City, because Man City, you kind of edge it before us, but we lag behind in actually refreshing. I
think Man City is quality. Behind. I think Man City are lucky because they are players regardless. Liverpool, it was all muscle, hard work. City still have good quality players that, even though maybe they cannot press as much, because look at City's press.
As much physicality as Liverpool.
And you know the other issue between City and Liverpool? Is it also quite funny that after Madrid dunked on City and Liverpool and dunked on Chelsea and everybody, PSG, everybody was fantasizing the first nine. We were like, oh, first nine is the next level. Who needs a big nine? Then Klopp and Pep looked at that team and said, wow, Madrid had a Benzema, who was a number 9, pure number 9, who got them to the UCL. Guess what we should do? Let's go buy our strikers too. Now, City and Liverpool have to change the system of first 9 and being unpredictable by defenders. That's why I think Liverpool fans have to sit down and remember this. You were laughing at Mane, and I said, please, Mane. And we were laughing at Raheem. And people are like, be careful with laughing at Raheem going and Mane going. I think the systems are different now. We are in transition right now. Both teams are trying to play with the number 9 now. We're changing the system of first 9. Look at Pep and Klopp now. They're scratching their heads saying, what the hell is going on? That's what I wanted to say.
That's a fair point. Good, Patrick. Summary. That's good summary. Go on.
I was just going to say, I totally agree with what Patrick is saying. We're in a transition now where it's got to a point where we're trying to find out something new. I said with Man City, what made Man City so dangerous in past seasons was that they didn't have one person scoring; they had multiple people scoring. Gabriel Jesus, Foden, who else? Sterling. Say again.
Gundogan
scoring.
led that to the title. Yeah.
Even Rodri chipping in. Even with Liverpool, we had Mane, Firmino, Salah, and others.
Jota, who's missing?
Yeah, Jota is missing. Diaz, who's missing as well. It's this whole thing with the our style of play. It just looks like we don't know what we're doing. We just don't know what we're doing. And I want one last thing before I move on to somebody else. I know we banter, but I have to give Don Smoke credit. He did say in the beginning of the season he does feel like Man City and Liverpool have declined. Now I don't think he realized how much we declined, but he did say that. And I have to agree.
Smoke, talk to me, man.
You know, as much as I'm laughing, I'm not happy, right? Because the big boys are slowly giving the seats, and I think everyone has a point in the sense that's why I was talking about last season, right? Maybe Michael thought I was trolling, but I wasn't. At the end of the day, you must understand that certain things affect you psychologically, right? It's like Pep playing without a DM in the Champions League final. That's because he lost to Tuchel two meetings previously, right? So then for him, it's more like, okay, this guy beat me when I put out these tactics. How can I surprise him? And then it's that thing whereby the way Madrid beats us psychologically, trust me. Look at the 3 PL teams that Madrid beat: Chelsea, City, and Liverpool. Right? They're all struggling. Why? Because you then sit down and have to try and rethink. Okay, how do we get this formula right? Now the thing is this: I think Arsenal put everyone off because everyone is panicking because of how well Arsenal have started. Right? If it wasn't for Arsenal's start, we'd still be like, oh, you know what? Everyone is just because theoretically, we're only entering the business end of the season now, right? So only now is when teams are supposed. It's only when teams are supposed to click into gear and people start their rounds. Now the thing is this, right? Based on history, right? It's similar to like the season when Liverpool had injuries, right? They were miles off it, and then eventually, you must understand that these players still have an experience of winning. And when pressure comes on, these characters will stand up because you don't forget to win over a few bad results, right? And that's where the test of character will come in. It's more like, okay, because you must remember as well, teams, the relegation battle will also begin, whereby teams that you would normally beat, it'll be hard to even collect a draw there because now they're fighting to save their lives. I still see many twists and turns in the season, right? Trust me, all these Brentford and Fulham that you see up there, they're still going to go back to their normal positions, right? There will still be a bit of normalization, but the drop-off has been huge.
So you said that Liverpool can still make top 4 then?
Not top 4, right? It could be a top 6 or top 7. So when Michael was saying Conference League is not that bad, maybe he was talking for Liverpool, right? You could find yourself that it's actually Liverpool and not Chelsea that goes to all these places.
Oh, sorry.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, sorry. Oh, no.
Who's
Patrick had some background noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think like Liverpool, like top four. Because the way I am saying it to myself that if Klopp still remains in charge, I remember January window is out. This could get nasty. People forget that last season that he had with Dortmund. That was a nasty season that Klopp had with Dortmund.
But
by Christmas
HH,
time
HH.
go ahead, don't smoke.
Tottenham, I see Tottenham dropping as well. I don't think Tottenham will stay in the top 4. So if you look at them, they're also on a decline. Hence, I'm saying most teams in the top 4 had a good start, and that's why they're there. Right, even Newcastle.
Okay, wait, let me quick. I want to talk. So Mike, talk to me, then I'll come to your artist. Mike,
Yeah, I was just gonna make one last point before I go to the bar and get myself drunk from this performance.
Damn.
It's just I understand like maybe mentally this team is done, and they are done, and fatigue wise they're done. But I just look at the manager and just the guy's he's a statue there. He's a ghost, and it's sad to see. He used to be the man who would be the inspiration. And when you're not that inspiration, who are the leaders on the pitch? And then I look at the leaders on the pitch, the big boys like Salah. I'm not saying he's a great player, but Henderson is a leader of this team. They look flat. And when they look flat, you know there is something deeply, deeply wrong in the whole club. And yes, we might get new owners and this sort of stuff, but man, this is just depressing to see. And I might actually go see Conference League football next season. At least I have experience watching it, so that's good.
Can I speak on this?
Oh yeah, no. Let me RDS, then I'll come to Jamal real quick. So let me keep this quick, Dubinsky. So, what's it called? Speak on Levi Colwill, young Chelsea Loney. Before I speak on Levi Colwill, can you talk about your owner going onto Twitter and bidding for every name that is trending on Twitter? So let's deal with that first before we deal with Levi Colwill. Let's just deal with what our owner is doing, where he's looking at who's trending, who's popular. Let's go for it. Let's look at that. Oh my God, Todd's assistant, Modric's side, Miss H. How do you?
Wait, hold on. Isn't that kid Ukrainian?
Yes.
Yeah, he's from Ukraine.
That's not good. I know what you're trying to say.
Okay,
let's
okay.
Wow.
Wow. Don't. Yes, okay, that's sad. That's really sad, man. Liverpool versus bomb game of all time. Look, here's the real.
Bro, that game's gonna be dead. That game is gonna be.
Thank you, man. Albert. Liverpool midfield equals red carpets. Rest in peace, UCL tie versus Real Madrid. It's a long way to go. I still feel Liverpool have a chance.
Bro,
it looks nasty now.
Isn't it such a Liverpool thing to do to go and actually beat Madrid?
1,000%.
It's such a Liverpool thing, man.
Talents FC, sack Potter for De Zerbi. Save the player. #ToDB. Look, Zerball is good. But let's not go there, man. Guys, have you heard? Lecce are up 2-0.
Yeah, I was about to say it, but people.
AC Milan doomed the second HH. No, I didn't pick Milan. I don't know what you're on about. I didn't pick them. RDS. So RDS, this is a great day for you.
Yeah,
United beating City, Liverpool losing 3-0. It's a great day.
Yeah, I mean, like these days, it's just why I love this game. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the first things first. Because it's interesting we're talking about managers. I really hope that people now actually, after hearing what people say about Pep declining and Quine, really actually come to appreciate what Sir Alex Ferguson did in the Premier League. Because this idea that you can, because it takes a certain type of manager to keep your team motivated consistently over and over season. It's not just about buying players necessarily and then getting to win. Yes, that is one aspect of football. But as Don Smokers kind of said, the mentality that you have to have and that you have to pass on to your players to keep on motivated, to keep on going season after season after season. There's a reason why he was able to win the Premier League with United back-to-back 3 times, twice. Okay, you obviously have to refresh things. That's important. That's true, and he did obviously make revisions. But even then, that said, you still have to say to his players, you have to get motivated and play. And what we've seen with City and Liverpool for varying different reasons is that motivation, that mentality is not there, or certainly
no. I think more so for Liverpool than I think City have a different problems.
Yeah, I know.
Liverpool, I think
that's why I said for different reasons. So because every season is different, every season is unique. Like this, like I said, is quite a unique season because all the teams almost have different almost like problems or different scenarios. So you look at the top 7, as you said, City, the expectation from Haaland, CL paying, etc. Liverpool coming off the quadruple, as we said, the motivation coming from that. Chelsea with the whole Russia situation, new owners in the mess. No one expected Arsenal to sort of click onto what they're doing. No one expected Newcastle to be as successful as they are coming with. So you already have all these different factors that have now come into play that have made this Premier League a lot more unpredictable. I mean, we're now potentially thinking there's maybe 4 or 5 teams in the title race potentially. At this point in the season, that's not been the case for what, like, I can't remember the last time we might have said there were 3 and 4 teams in a title race. It must be more than 7 years ago.
At least a decade. At least a decade. You
know what I mean? So this is a very unique Premier League season. So because of that, I don't think people should react necessarily. Coming on to Liverpool, because we'll talk about City and United and whatever Lawrence is doing in the transfer window. I don't know what Lawrence.
I mean,
the only thing I'll say about that, is
no. Let's not. Yeah. Please, let's not. Just focus on Liverpool.
It's just, bro. How can you bid 100 for him? But not 120 for Enzo. I don't get that.
Ardius is a Liverpool hanger, man. Why are you talking about these
I won't.
What the hell?
War tax, man. War tax.
I just didn't understand that. But anyway, speaking on this game, one thing that people have mentioned is we do have to credit Brighton. Brighton actually, like Brighton,
the Zerb
recently have been very, very good. I mean, he did. People forget they did put 4 past Chelsea.
You're obsessed with Chelsea, bro. You can't go one time without mentioning Chelsea.
Wait, hold on. Artist, but here's the key thing.
Yeah.
If, let's say, you're in charge, do you sack Klopp now, or do you do what Sam says? Let's wait until the new owners, and let's see what now does with money. Because it's a big thing. Wait until you see what he does with money, or no, there's something wrong here.
Okay, the thing with Liverpool for me is that clearly Liverpool are suffering with some injuries. I do think like the likes of Luis Diaz, Jota, and attack are important. Like I remember, I think retweeting. I don't know, was it? I don't know. It wasn't Jamal. It might have been a Mike. Retweeting a post saying that Liverpool have only spent like £29 million on a midfielder since 2019. You know what I mean? So I was like, are you serious? Only 30 mil on a midfielder since 2019. So it's obvious to me that Klopp needs reinforcements. They don't have the money, and obviously, as you're seeing with like United as well, because I think both Liverpool and United look like they're trying to get ownership. There's reluctance in the American. Sorry, yeah.
That's because of the Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott's hype. They're like, no, we got the next generation talent. So why get mid?
No, do you know what? Don, you're right. Because oh my word, some of these Liverpool fans rate Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones, and I'm like,
guy is
not
mid, man.
Seeing them.
I agree, but I also think that when you look at the situation behind the potential sales of both United and Liverpool respectively, clearly, and that's why I said in January, I was like, we're not spending any money. We're broke. We want the club to be sold. That's it. So, Klopp, I think, needs reinforcements. He's not going to get them. So, as Sam has said, like, you can't definitively judge Klopp until he potentially gets that backing from. But even then, there'll be a transitional period there. But I just think that this season is a weird season, and to make because there aren't tons of top quality managers available, guys. I'm seeing Luis Enrique in the chat. I don't necessarily think Luis Enrique comes to Chelsea or Liverpool on balls. Do
you know what it is? Do you know what it is with new managers out there? It's that what I'm afraid of. Anything other than Pep or maybe Hansi Flick is a downgrade from Klopp. And that's my fear.
I want to speak after.
Okay, Stevie G, pick up the phone.
I don't know, man. Because for me, because my thing though is I just think that this has so many parallels with what's happening on Dublin. I think for Klopp, he can build a really good first team. Now, I mean, I guess where Sam is coming from, because what if you give him money and allow him to build a totally new team in his image? That's a very key thing. You never know what could happen.
Waiting for a takeover, that's a risk. Look at where London
Can I
is
speak
right
on
now,
this?
bro.
It's risky. Okay, Jamal, talk. Jamal.
Yeah.
People were
Wait, before Jamal, can I ask you a question? Before Jamal,
Yes.
right? I think
Now I
the
gotta
issue
go
is
quick,
this, right?
guys. I gotta go now.
No,
No, no,
Jamal,
no.
go quick. Jamal, go for no, Jamal,
Jamal
because let's go quick.
alright,
Jamal,
fine,
Jamal.
go on.
Yeah, after I was just hop on here because guys was calling for me. But I want to know why are you having an emergency hangout, bro? Because we're irrelevant to 2023. I don't. This is not the same 2018,
Biggest club
19
in London
Liverpool,
now. You're the biggest club
bro.
in
In 2023, we are irrelevant. You know, all the big Liverpool channels said we was gonna lose 3-1 or 3-0 today. It's nothing surprise, bro. I know we was gonna lose, but yeah, the thing is, I don't want to hear about this club out because we're talking about something that is never gonna happen, bro. You think these FSG guys care? They don't even know we lost today. These guys do not care. These guys, I sure if you ask them, you guys know who is Thiago? You know who is Curtis Jones? They don't even know these guys. Klopp is staying until he sees us a contract. That's it. And I'm with Samuel. I'm not gonna blame Klopp about the transfer. I'm gonna blame Klopp about his tactics. But the transfers, I'm not gonna blame him because, bro, these owners, they don't spend no money. They don't spend the money. These guys don't care. They don't care about Liverpool. They care about their baseball team. This is what I'm gonna get on Klopp for, bro. Why are you still trying to play the same system when you don't have the players, bro? The midfield have no legs. Why are you still playing 4-3-3, bro? Try something
Jamal,
new.
doing the crazy thing. I think it was the Arsenal game where Liverpool, was it the Arsenal game or another game where Liverpool actually were much more defensive, a lot more.
It was against Man City. It was against Man City.
Sorry to interrupt.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
You've done deal. You signed him.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
They've reached an agreement with Shakhtar.
Oh my goodness.
No, it needs to be agreed on the player side. We haven't.
No, Chelsea.
Wow.
Wow.
Yo, I'm
The
gonna
gift that
have
keeps on giving.
this is a cookout, man. How did this turn
The
to a
gift that
Chelsea
keeps on
cookout,
giving.
bro?
The time that
my
I wanted you not to
You
cook
paid
Liverpool
100
and we're
to
talking about Chelsea.
Shakhtar. The guy balled in the Ukrainian league.
Oh my
No,
god.
but he's good.
Bro,
Oh
100.
no, Jamal, 100 million.
100.
100 mil.
You might as well call
Bro.
Enzo. You might as well get Enzo.
Bro, these guys are compensating for starting the war, man. They're compensating for starting the war.
Todd B said, I don't want a World Cup winner. I want a Twitter user. What the hell?
No, but guys, don't laugh too much because this guy might do some, and then your guy's gonna get clipped. So if I was you guys, I wouldn't laugh because he's excited. He's a Maverick.
Now, even if
He is a Maverick.
even if he does anything for 100 mil,
It's not
Yeah,
100
that's true.
good. Come on.
RDS, it's not 100
That's
mil.
true.
It's 55 plus add-ons, man. So it's.
But can I just finish off on the thing?
Yeah, Jamal, finish off. Jamal, finish off.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah. I'm just gonna say, we are the easiest team to play against. All you need to beat this Liverpool team is a little bit of PNP in the midfield, and bro, that's it. It's done, bro. Teams run through our midfield with ease. There's no midfield. Every game after we kick off and we lost the ball, it's just one long ball and you're in behind. It's so easy, man. I'm sick of it. But I'm with Samuel. I need to see Klopp with money because these owners, man, nobody's mentioning these owners. FSD, they don't spend. We went in the season when we didn't have no centre back. These guys never even gave him a centre back. They gave him Kabak and a guy from the Championship. So these guys need to go. And then I want to see if Klopp really don't want to spend or if it's the owners. That's what I need to know because I don't know. I want to know if it's Klopp don't want to spend or is it the owners? That's what I need to know. And we'll never know until one of them leaves.
But sorry, just real. I know because I'm just
Wait, HH, you don't look too excited, man. What's wrong?
Wait, let him lie.
No, because my thing though is I've seen clips of this Modric guy. And I'm like,
it's just turned into a Chelsea thing. Oh,
let him land.
No, I mean,
let him land.
Christ above.
Let him land.
I've seen him. I'm like, he's okay. He's cool.
He's a TikTok
and
baller,
this is
man.
the
He's a TikTok
Ukrainian
baller.
league.
Wait, HH, do you rate Kvaratskhelia?
No.
HH, you asked the worst part. You could have gotten...
No, basically, Modric is a poor, starving man's version of
Yeah.
Kivicha. That's what he is.
Yeah.
But he's a poor. But my thing though is, let's be real. Any Chelsea fan viewing this as a flex, you're a moron. 100 million on a player that Chelsea don't need.
70
Chelsea
plus
need a
add-ons.
new midfield. They
HH,
need
you
a
could have
new.
gotten Kivicha for that amount. Do you know that? You could have.
Nah,
No,
Napoli's
no,
different though.
Napoli were never going to
Napoli's
sell. Napoli were
different.
never going to sell.
Yeah.
Okay, look, what's it called? Crest above, Liverpool, Klopp. Talk to me, man.
Yeah,
man,
I'm going, guys. Peace out. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah, man. I was watching this game and I was like, yo, Liverpool look finished. Like every single department, you just look like this ain't the same Liverpool I've been seeing for the last couple of years. And when the third goal went in, I think it was it Welbeck's third goal?
It was Welbeck.
Yeah.
First.
The camera looked at Klopp and Klopp had no answers. I said, yo, I've seen that look before. He's finished. He has no idea. He has nothing. He's got oh my god. Liverpool are a mess.
HH, can I ask you a question, right?
Wait.
No.
Let Crest land.
Because Chelsea are this bad, it takes the spotlight away from Liverpool. But the thing is like if you see the actual table, Chelsea are like 3 points behind Liverpool. And if Chelsea are bad, like these guys are useless. But this has to say something about Liverpool.
Christ. Are you saying that next week when Liverpool play Chelsea, it's going to be like a mid-table derby?
No, RDS. It's going to be.
Is that where we are with Liverpool Chelsea mid-table derby next week?
RDS. It's going to be finished versus useless FC. That's the title of the derby. But my God, I think Klopp needs to leave at the end of the season. I don't know where you go from here. I don't think
so. Listen, you don't see Liverpool sacking him, even if it gets worse.
I mean, he's too much of a club legend to just sack him. So he's too ingrained into the Liverpool fabric to just, pack your bags. Oh, yeah, my friend, Ghana must go. No, he probably has to leave at the end of the season. One of my criticisms with Klopp is he can't rebuild. Like, it's the same with Dortmund. Once he got to the Champions League and all his best players left, it just fell off. That Dortmund team fell off that season. I think they were in the relegation zone at Christmas, and he just left. So for me, I don't know where Liverpool goes from here, man. But it's peak. It's peak out there, man.
Wait, let me just hit this.
This is mad, HH, man.
It's not 100 mil. It's 70 plus add-ons.
It is, but it's all amounts to 100 at the end of the day, man. So Wing says Mounts more chances and dribbles than Dr. Phil this season. Really? Wait. Who is Dr. Phil? Who's Dr.
He's
Phil?
like
Foden.
Oh my God.
Klopp out. Agents Berhalter will be free. Relax, man. But they might because they're American. Liverpool versus Liverpool is like two bombs fighting. Wow, whoa.
The mid-off, man. It's the mid-off.
Yeah.
Actually, no. But do you know how crazy it is? It's supposed to be like a big game. It is literally what's it called? That game is literally.
It has no bearing on anything.
It's
8 against 10.
Wait,
it's
They're fighting for the first half of the table. Who stays in the first half?
Just bring up the table again. Could you just scroll all the way up? Damn, Chelsea just disappeared.
That's
HA, right.
Wait, no, hold on. Let's check this out though. So Zoteng TV who says, in another life, Liverpool would have 3 Premier Leagues, 3 UCLs, including a quad. Klopp and those players must be mentally and physically fatigued. They got close and they choked, man. Look, so Smoke, what are you saying, man? Liverpool are that done, man.
No. I think the biggest issue is this, right? The whole thing that made Klopp special was the narrative that this guy takes roughs, turns them into diamonds, and doesn't spend like the rest of the managers, right? That's what made him. They put all the spotlights on him because everyone else was outspending him, yet he was doing all his miracles. Now, the moment he starts spending like everyone else, the magic is gone. You understand? So I think for him, it's more like, okay, how do I keep this narrative of me being special on me? I think it's part of the reason why he doesn't want to, because then it's that thing whereby he's just a normal guy who got results out of He doesn't want to be called a checkbook manager. I think that's another thing that's playing with his psyche because it's like an ego thing for him. You know what? I'm the guy who got in when everyone else was spending. I didn't spend, but I got crazy results. Now the moment it's more like it's just another one. Plus, it's only one CL and one PL for it. So
wait, hold on. Sasuke says Toddby must be shipping money. What the?
Bro. Let me just explain.
No, because obviously, like we'll get more to it. Okay, just to close this whole thing of like, all I just say is just utter stupidity. Look, I need to just get ready because I need to head out. But all I'm saying is that look for Liverpool, man. Klopp, Sam, I get what you're saying. I don't think it's worth the risk waiting on him with new owners. I think what Liverpool need is a totally new direction. Because you could be right. New owners come in. Because if new owners come in, he's got to. You have to accept he doesn't have a plan B. So the only way this works is a whole host of new, younger, fitter players who know how to play his plan A. Klopp doesn't have an alternative. He doesn't have okay, let's plan B. Let's just actually readjust. He doesn't have that. So my thing though is it worth waiting for these new owners and for him to rebuild a team to now sort of now run it back as it's used to? Or is Klopp that kind of a manager where you've had your time, now you need to now go to a different club? And because they're those managers, they're the managers who you're a first phase manager, which is what Mourinho is. As much as I love Mourinho is my guy. Mourinho is a first phase manager. He's not a long term. So Conte is a first phase manager. So my thing is that do you have faith that Klopp can build a second team and a third team? Because it's one thing having that investment. Do you know that you can pick those specific players who will have the same thing? Because look at Fergie. Fergie built 3 teams that all played very differently. Similar, but all played very differently. So Fergie has a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E. I don't think Klopp has a plan B.
Sam, would you take Jamie Carragher as a manager?
God forbid.
You see, that's just trolling, man. Okay, wait, hold up. Green Arrow, quickly, your thoughts on Liverpool. Green Arrow.
Bro, and that includes Steven Gerrard. God forbid Steven Gerrard.
Klopp is not getting sacked. Okay, I'm just telling you from here and now. Klopp ain't getting sacked, okay? Okay, let me tell you something. 3 years ago, everyone's praising Liverpool because they're like top 1 or top 3 or something. And see, I'm a Man United fan. And United was like taking the piss from people and taking like crap from people. People were throwing tin cans and tomatoes at it. And now if you look at the difference, United... higher than Liverpool by far. Top 4. Liverpool, 8th. I'm not going to say anything for Chelsea because I don't want to really upset many people.
Well, no. Green Arrow. This anyone can say anything. So if you want, so this is free. This is a cookout session. So speak your mind. Speak your mind about.
You can click on Chelsea, Liverpool, City.
No. But this is a Liverpool cookout. So should Liverpool sack Klopp, and how bad could Liverpool do this season, man?
Okay, so they shouldn't sack Klopp because this match could affect like the sacking of Klopp. Yeah, sure, it could it's like pushes him to the merge of him getting sacked, but he won't get sacked. Like, yeah, sure, if like the team continues this performance where it's getting like bad losses, because although like let's say if you took this loss and put it into 2018 Liverpool, I think that would have like made the media more crazy. So because now Liverpool, like some of the players are old now, but like some of them are even like not really performing that well. Like even the big players such as Salah, they're not really amazing. Although Salah is probably one of the top performers in the team, but other than that, the team is not really doing the best.
Okay. Mike, any final words before I round off, man? Any final words, man?
Well, I went to the store, got some alcohol.
Oh, wow.
Looking at flights now to Estonia, Albania. You know, just kind of having a sort of future look at the Conference League. Because, honestly, HH, and probably Sam feels the same as me, that I hope we don't get European football. If we don't get Champions League, just don't get European football at this rate. Like, there's no point going into the Europa League and Conference League. Liverpool is a club that's not built on Europa League nights. They're not. So that's all I gotta say, man. It's just a depressing day, but I had a feeling that we were gonna get a spanking. Now I didn't think it was gonna come from Brighton. I thought it might have come from maybe Real Madrid or maybe United or City, but Brighton 3-0?
Yeah. It's crazy.
What's it called? Sam, final words, man. Oh, sorry, you're muted. You're on mute.
Sorry about that. Emotionally, I'm spent. I've kind of my headspace right now is just out of the season. It's I don't care, as in like I just don't care. But my word, Europa League and Conference League, forget it. I'd rather finish 9th or 10th. Just forget it. There's just no point. I still hold on to my laurels. If you get new owners, just keep Klopp. Obviously, new owners buying the club at where the club is worth now, they're going to have money. So they're going to have to spend to get a return of investment. So what it does for Klopp is that it will put pressure on Klopp, where if either he gets his players that he wants and rebuilds the team in his image that he wants, and then we go again, or Klopp does the same thing and the owners just sack him and get in somebody new. I'm waiting until there. I know it's a risk, but I'm going to give him that time.
Sam, do you trust, though, I don't know if you guys have talked about it, do you trust him rebuilding again with the same club? Because he's rebuilt Mainz, Dortmund, and Liverpool. He had to start fresh, but he hasn't had to rebuild the squad. Do you trust him doing it?
For the players that we know he wants, I would just say let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. But that's my opinion. If any Liverpool fan wants Klopp out now, increasingly and more and more, I'm understanding.
You go, man. You go.
Go on, Green Arrow.
Final thoughts. All I'll say is that I actually can't remember a day where almost all of United rivals in one day have been bantered. City, Liverpool, and now somehow even Chelsea. Like, I can't.
Wait. RDS, are they actually going to spend 100 million on Mudryk?
Yes, it's been confirmed. Ornstein and Fabrizio confirmed this now.
Lawrence. But RDS, we could be Everton. They just lost again today and are 19th.
You're lying.
They lost again.
Yes. But Lampard's still going to be a manager, and apparently the owner said that the fans should give Lampard time. What
They're
that
19th
means,
now.
I don't know. So shout out to Liverpool, shout out to Chelsea, shout out to City. You know, you're going through a difficult period. It is what it is. But just remember, United are not title favourites. That's me. That's me finished. I'm done.
Guys, it's been swell. It's been cool. And I will see you guys tonight for the Hangouts where we shall discuss more about Liverpool, City, United, and of course Lawrence. Green Arrow, what's up?
I just need to say one more thing, okay? For all the United fans out there, okay? United fans are popping their bottles up, okay, right now. And Liverpool fans are now picking the bottle pops on the ground.
Hey! Green Arrow! Yes.
Fair enough. Green Arrow, I would come back to you usually, but for today, I'll take it.
Nah, give it the door, but Green Arrow, peace out, man.
Are we talking Mudryk tonight?
Thank you.